spoke in Houston yesterday and got in about 1:30 this morning to be with you beautiful women and you 4 men.
We live by a rule at our house, and this wasn't congruent with the rule, and the rule, it's worked for years. It's worked for a long time. It still works today, and it's called she happy, me happy. You know what I mean? That's a writer downer, buddy. That's why you came. That's worth your whole tuition here, buddy. There you go. She's writing it down. How you like that?
You know that love is the foundation of all success and wealth.
So there's a popular saying, and maybe you've heard it right here in Sydney, Australia. It's called 5th time's a charm. You've heard of that?
You see, a wise religious man, his name is Thomas Monson, he said, people, they'll actually work hard for money, won't they? But they'll work harder for another person, and they'll work the hardest of all for a cause they believe in. Anytime I'm in Tucson, I take advantage of that and I visit my 95 years young grandfather we call Poppy. So when I was there, I visited him, and he's in an active retirement community. And we had dinner together in this active retirement community. We're walking down the cafeteria there, and he says, see that gal over there? I take her to dinner and I take her to lunch. See, Grandma's been passed away for a few years now. He says, I take her to dinner and I take her to lunch. I said, oh, hey, way to go, Poppy. She's 105.
When you're clear on what you want, oftentimes the vehicle doesn't matter. And I've learned that most people just don't get clear, and so it never shows up for them. All this blowing in the wind stuff keeps showing up because that's their clarity.
I know you're wondering too. I had to ask her. I said, Helen, what's the secret? You're 105 years young. You're eating more than all of us, you know? And what's the deal? What's the secret to living so long and living a happy and fulfilled life? She knew exactly what to say. She figured out a long time ago. She said this many, many, many years ago. I decided to not waste any of my time. Waste no more of my time being mad, being angry, being upset at people or situations.
You see, Thomas Edison, he said it the best I've heard. He said, most people, they miss opportunity because it shows up in a pair of overalls and looks like work. People join a movement, not an idea. You want people to join your team and need the right people on the bus? Get moving.
The key is to love it to happen. Love it to happen versus trying to make it happen.
If you don't plan your day, somebody else will. If you don't plan your life, somebody else will.